So when I was 8 years old, I was hanging out with my friend Brian, and his family were kind of. His dad was a rig hand, you know. He was a rig hand dude. He was a tough dude, you know. And I think they were maybe partially bikers or something. I'm not really sure, but they were tough people. You know, his mom and his dad were pretty tough, and they were hard people, you know. So and Brian was tough as hell too. He was like 8-year-old badass and everything. He cut his finger all the way to the bone. He laughed about it, you know. I would have freaking fell over bawling, you know, probably all the way to my 20s. But anyway, I went and hung out with him, and I was 8 years old. Went to his house, and he introduced me to his parents and stuff, and they looked tough and scary, and I was like, oh shit. He's like, come back here, dude. And we went back to his room, and he had a ghetto blaster. And for some of the people that don't know what that is, it's a little square stereo. It's not very big. It's like I don't know. It's like not very tall. It's like, you know, maybe that big, and by two of those handfuls across. And anyway, this is back in the back when we didn't have CDs yet. We just had tapes, and the first time I ever heard a heavy metal song was from Brian. And Brian's like, hey man, check this out. And he puts this Guns N' Roses song in, or Guns N' Roses, and then it was going to play Welcome to the Jungle. It was the first song I ever heard. And he goes, shh, and turns it all the way to 10. It's like, and I knew it was loud as shit coming, you know, because when my parents went somewhere, I would just turn it up to see, you know, like how loud it could get and play some, you know, soft rock or whatever like that. And I had no idea what Axl Rose was about to do on that fucking song, you know. So he and it all of a sudden it just screams, and you know, those stereo systems were loud as shit, man. And he had it, and he's like, you know, Guns N' Roses come on there, and fucking, you know, the beginning of Welcome to the Jungle, and I was frozen with fear. I was like, you know, the only thing that was it was like hell opened up and crawled out, you know, something was crawling out of hell and it was coming to get me or something. And we didn't grow up religious or anything like that, but it was something. I mean, I was frozen. I couldn't even move. I was just like, and I was expecting his parents to come in and kill both of us, you know, like, cause my dad would come in there and he would probably kick my ass, smash the stereo, make my friend go home, you know. And Brian's over there. He had long hair. He had like his bangs were down to his nose, and he would just sit there and headbang, and he would have this thing going, you know. And so he was just there headbang. He had long ass hair and shit, and he my dad would never let us have long hair, you know. So well, we could have a mullet, you know. So I had a mullet. But anyway, Brian's over there headbanging like crazy, you know, and man, that was the first time I had ever heard any kind of heavy metal, and then I was kind of addicted after that, you know, and then I think it was that year too. I heard AC/DC, you know, Hell's Bells, and I heard Iron Maiden, Number of the Beast, and scared the piss out of me. You know, all those scared the piss out of me. And then the song that scared me the worst had to have been Steven by Alice Cooper. You know, because I was supposed to be asleep, you know, and I got up, snuck up. I was like, actually, I was 12 when I first heard that song. And I was working out in my room, and I had a blue light, I think is what it was, light bulb so I could see enough, but my parents couldn't see the light. So, and I'd stuff a towel along the door and everything, and I had that, covering me. So then I was just working out and I was playing it, and my brother had got back from the military for a little bit and left Alice Cooper for me, and so I heard that song Steven, and it was like I was out in the night or something, with the blue lighting, and man, it gave me the damn chills. I was working out, I was like, freaked me out, and I got goosebumps and everything, and but it kind of bumped me for adrenaline, and so I started realizing music and what you listen to is very important for training. Like you can't listen to Mariah Carey, and so anyway, all these different heavy metals. I think that was why I got to the point where I loved heavy metal and heavy rock, everything like that. So it was all of those early memories of good times and getting the crap scared out of you. But anyway, good memories.